Go ahead.
Hi, today we're doing a demonstration from a new leaf flowers. And we get a question all the time, how do I extend the life of this beautiful flower arrangement that I just received from a new leaf flowers? And there's a lot of great things you could do to make this beautiful last a lot longer. So the first thing you want to do is we want to remove all the foliage. That's the bottom section. We don't want this in the water because that creates bacteria, which will shorten the life of your flowers. So you can just pull it off like that. I'll set that one aside. So we're going to do a couple. Make sure they're all off. This one doesn't have any. This one has a lot, so just pull it off throughout there. So once we get that, then we're not going to have the bacteria that's going to shorten the life of your beautifully cut fresh flowers. Next, we fill our vase with a pint of water. So a pint of water won't fill a glass jar like this. It'll come to about this level. And then we're going to put in the preservative that comes with your flowers. This is going to rehydrate your flowers. It's going to give them a little food, and it's also going to reduce the bacteria that's going to be in your glass. So we stir that up, mix it up. When you receive flowers that are already arranged in a vase, it will already have the preservative in it too. Next, we're going to cut. You could use a clipper like this, or you could use a knife. We want to cut them at a 45-degree angle. Why cut them at an angle? Well, we don't want them flat against the bottom of the vase. That's just going to get them old a lot quicker. So we want to cut them at an angle so they're not resting on the bottom. So just cut it at an angle. That one's a little crazy. Trim it off a little bit and put them in like that. Once you have them all arranged, you want to make sure you change the water every day so you keep them fresh and beautiful. And when you're done playing and arranging, you're going to have a beautiful arrangement from a new leaf flowers that's gorgeous, fresh, and going to last as long as possible.
Good.
Hi, today we're going to demonstrate how to keep your cut fresh flowers as beautiful as long as possible. So, oh my gosh, you received some beautiful flowers from a new leaf floral, and you want to keep them as pretty as long as you can. So here's some great tips to keep your fresh cut flowers fresh. So you want to remove all the foliage, anything that's below the water line here. You want to get all the green off. All of that will create bacteria, which will cut the life of your flowers. So you just want to pull it off, fling it, go through all of the arrangement that you've received and pull off all the foliage that's going to be underneath the water line. So take a little time to go through every single one. Then you're going to fill your glass jar or your vase or vase, whatever you prefer, with a pint of water. A pint's not going to fill it all the way to the top. It comes to about half. And then put in the preservative that comes with the packet. Make sure you follow the directions on the back. So you put in the preservative. This is going to give your flowers some hydration. It's going to give them a little boost, and it's also going to help keep the vase clean to reduce that bacteria. So you stir that up, mix it in really, really great. When you receive flowers that are already arranged and have water, that already has that preservative in there. So we're going to add it for yours. Next up, you want to cut each stem. So each stem, you don't want it to land flat on the bottom of the vase. We want to cut it at a 45-degree angle. So you can use a little tool like this, or you could use a knife, whatever you prefer. So cut it at the 45-degree angle and go along with every single one to make your arrangement. So when you get the fresh cut flowers, you can put them in there like that. When they're all done, they're going to be beautiful like this, and they're going to stay as fresh as long as possible so you can enjoy your beautiful flowers. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, today we are going to answer the question, how do I keep my beautiful fresh flowers that I received from a new leaf floral? Let's do it again. Hi, today we're going to go over the question, how do I keep my beautiful fresh cut flowers as beautiful as long as possible? So we got these, all right. Hi, today we're going to do a demonstration how to keep your fresh cut flowers as long as possible. So we have this beautiful arrangement from a new leaf flowers, and we want to keep them pretty and fresh in the beautiful vase that we have right here. So first step, we're going to unwrap the flowers, pull them out, check them over, and then you're going to pull all the foliage off the stem. Anything that's below the water line, we want off the plant because that's going to create bacteria and that will shorten the length of the life of your flowers. So you're just going to pull all the green off that's going to be below. Strip it like that. Go through, pull all the greens off that's going to be below that water line. Do that through all the flowers that you have in your arrangement. And then you're going to cut the flowers at a 45-degree angle. You can use a little clipper like this. You could use a knife, whatever works for you. And clip at a 45-degree angle. We don't want it flat against the bottom of the vase. We want an angle so it can receive all the water. Speaking of water, we're going to fill your glass jar with 1 pint of water. And then you're going to add in the preservative that came along with your flowers. Follow the directions on the back, but this one calls for 1 pint of water with the packet. So the pint of water isn't going to fill the glass jar to the top. We're going to put in the preservative, mix it up. This is going to give your flowers a boost of hydration, give them some water into their stem, and then it's also going to keep your vase healthy and clean to, again, prevent all those germs and bacteria. So go through your whole arrangement, start to place them in, play, have fun with color, have fun with the shape, and then remember every day you want to dump out the water and add fresh water. So when you're done, you're going to have a beautiful arrangement that's going to stay pretty, vibrant, beautiful as long as possible. Enjoy your flowers.